What's going on, guys? I figured I'd give you a little tour of a small business that I cut. I cut the guy's yard as well, but this is just his business. It's really just a ditch. It kind of wraps around the business. There's some shrubs and stuff that we take care of as well, but we don't do that every time. That's just a once a month thing. It's pretty much just a huge ditch that goes around his business. It's got a little bit of grass and some shrubs over here. Check that out. Just a little quick walk around. It's a small property. I was making this video today. I usually right there in front of me push mow both of those edges just to keep it super smooth. But unfortunately today, when I first started off push mowing, I hit that pipe right there, which is why I always say weed eat first, so you will see. Look at that bent crankshaft. Screw. I don't know if I'm gonna get a new mower or just replace the crankshaft, but I always weed eat first, and that's why. Because if you don't, you know, the grass goes up around and you can't see it. I know that pipe's there. I was just kind of in a rush last yard of the day. Anyway, that's the 225 Echo. So light you can literally one-hand it. That's awesome. Alright, so after we got it all weed eated, since the push mower broke, I'm going to use the combi system and add an extension to my straight shafted weed eater. Basically, that's going to allow me to get deep in that ditch and not have to not get your feet wet and get all, you know, get in the snaky area with your boots. Nobody wants to do that. I normally don't do this, but I figured I'd give it a try, and it actually worked out pretty well, being that I didn't have to even get off the concrete to get, you know, didn't have to walk from side to side and weed eat half of it and weed eat the other half. You can just stand on one side and knock it all out, and it actually gives you a pretty wide range of, you know, swing. You can just swing that thing and get it all down. But we usually use the extension for the hedge trimmer, but I figured I'd try it out. It actually works surprisingly well. How long that thing is. Haven't seen anybody doing that yet, but maybe we will. It gets a little heavy, but if you got a ditch and you don't want to walk all the way down in it, that's the way to go. Alright, here's some photos. Staying way up there and get all that. This right here, it's not too bad. It's the second cut of the year for this business. The first cut was super bad. And another thing, you know, this grass in here's wet, nasty. When you get that woody in there, you can cover from head to toe with wet grass and water. Who knows what else. But when you use this, you're not going to speck of water on it. You don't get too good. Spots. Usually I'll be about ankle deep in mud right now. I have to weed eat all that. Right here, check out the distance you can cover with this thing. That's ridiculous. So if you have any dishes that you're weed eating and you have this system, definitely get the extension. I'm just standing on the concrete. Normally I'd have to be way down there, do half of it, walk to the other side, do the other half, so this pretty much just cut the job in half. Right now I'm still pretty upset about the push mower. I really don't want to have to either replace a crankshaft or buy a new mower. It's pretty crappy day to be the end of the day, but you gotta stay positive. Stuff's gonna happen out there. Alright. It's pretty much just a walk through the end. It's a little trash. We just weeded it over there as well. A little trash out there. We walked by at the end and picked up all the trash for them. I don't know why, but if y'all cut any residential stuff, you'll see what I'm talking about. If it's on a main road, people just tend to just throw so much trash onto these properties. It's ridiculous. You can usually get about a small grocery sack size of trash every time you cut it. Alright, blowing it off. This guy's not too picky about his stuff. He basically just weed eating a ditch, but do what you gotta do and get out of there. I'm not gonna blow out all that mud. It comes back every time. We've sprayed his whole parking lot with weed killer, so he doesn't have any cracked grass anymore. Well, not for a few months anyway. We don't blow the road off, the main road. Using the old Stihl handheld, it works pretty good. It was pretty good for some weed eating grass over there. Alright, finished blowing this place off and get out of here. But yeah, pretty much normally on a property I start out with a weed eater, weed eat the whole property. Then I go to my stick edger, edge the whole property. Then I mow the property. And then I blow the property off. So pretty much I started out with a push mower today, which is very rare. I never do that. I always weed eat first, and apparently there's a reason why I weed eat first, because you basically walk in the property without knowing it, and you can find all the stuff that you don't want to hit with your mower. Right here, you get in these situations, and porches blow against the wall, it'll blow it out, and then you can blow it out so it doesn't just blow it up. Anyway, back to the mower. So pretty much me not weed eating this place first is going to end up costing me, if I buy the same mower brand new, $400, fix a crankshaft, I'm not sure. But anyway, that was just a small business, and just figured I'd show you guys how we do it. Appreciate it. Subscribe, like, and let us know if you have any questions. What's going on, guys? I figured I'd give y'all a little tour of a small business that I cut. I cut the guy's yard as well, but this is just his business. It's really just a ditch. It kind of wraps around the business. There's some shrubs and stuff that we take care of as well, but we don't do that.